Subscribe, guys. Hey, quick question. Quick answer to popular questions. Did I say subscribe? Subscribe. Most of my subscribers ask me, first of all, where am I from? I think I had it on my channel page, whatever. But if you haven't seen it, I'm from Ivory Coast. I was born in Ivory Coast. I'm not from there. I was born in Cote d'Ivoire, it's a French-speaking country in West Africa. I was born there until I turned 11, and when I turned 11, I was raised by my mom. My mom and my two sisters moved to America, and that's why I had to learn English and things like that. Hence the accent. For those of you that were wondering. So yeah, French is my primary language, and I learned English around age 12. And what else? What's another question I get a lot? Yeah, a guy asked me, am I low budget by choice? Now, I looked at it and I laughed the first time, but I realized, okay, he's actually serious. So, not to pick on you or anything, but no, I'm not low budget by choice. Nobody, I don't think anybody, unless you like Gandhi or Buddha, is low budget by choice. I'm low budget because I'm broke, as you can see. I'm sharing a one-bedroom apartment with one of my roommates. Thank God he's a close homeboy of mine. And I have bills to pay, I gotta pay. Like right now I'm trying to finish my degree. I dropped out of college twice, because I started college at 16. I dropped out twice because I had no motivation, it wasn't challenging enough. And I suffered the consequences because I would have had my PhD at 22 if I would have stayed. But anyway, so I'm back in school now for the third time, and this time I'm trying to stay. And yeah, like it's tough because I moved out of the house when I was 17, out of my mom's house, so I had to be on my own since I was 17. I'm 23 now, so 6 years of being on your own, you kind of make a lot of mistakes, financially and things like that. I maxed out all 3 of my credit cards, and it's a whole different story, man. Like I said, at the time I had no guidance, I had no goals and things like that, so I made a lot of mistakes. And now I'm trying to get back on track. I like education now. I'm actually into it, not for the money, but just for the fact that I'm very curious. I had a lot of things happen to me in my life that made me curious, made me wonder about what's going on out there. That's why I'm doing all this research, all these studies, not just in bodybuilding, but in science, mathematics, and history, world history. The map over there. So yeah, I'm not low budget by choice, man. I just don't have a choice. Like I said, I gotta pay rent. I gotta pay my car insurance, which is fucking $90. I gotta pay my cell phone bill. I gotta pay utilities. I gotta pay the internet. I gotta pay gas, cause gas is like fucking $38.99 a gallon. I gotta pay food. You guys know bodybuilding, man. We eat like fucking pigs. So, and like I said, that's why I can't afford red meat, cause I just don't have that kind of money, And what else I gotta pay for? I gotta pay for a whole lot of shit, Plus I got family back home. I try to help every 2 weeks, so it's tough. It's tough. Now I could decide to not be low budget. This is where your question is not really a stupid question, because yeah, I could decide to just go back, move in with some of my homeboys, and just chill. Like I used to do when I dropped out of college. I just moved in with a bunch of my guys, and we were just chilling. If it's like 4 or 5 people in one house, you only have to work 3 hours a day, to meet your end. And the rest of the day we're just playing video games all day and just wasting our lives away. And even though I love doing that and I miss it so much, because it was like Hakuna Matata, we were just chilling, wake up in the morning, play video games, eat pizza, and just watch Netflix and just work just 3-4 hours. It was fun, man. My life was just fading away. I'm like, okay, what am I doing? I'm having fun, but I'm not getting anywhere. How am I going to help the person next door? How am I going to help the younger generation? How am I going to be a role model if all I'm doing is sitting home playing video games, So it's not like I'm against those things. It's just that, look, man, you got to have a vision, you got to have a goal, and you got to make sure before you die, you leave something behind for the next generation. And so yeah, so I'm not low budget by choice in some ways. I could choose to be a bum and just, like I said, be lazy all day, but nah, I want to make things happen, If you see my other video, I talk about how we descendants of kings and slaves, In our ancestry lines, we have kings, we have slaves, So we have a lot of, our blood is important, our bloodline is important, and we got to pass on greater things to the next generation. I'm not going to I don't think people bled and died for me to come here and just, be a lazy bum. I could contribute to society in some ways, and that's what I'm working on. As far as, this video's too long, subscribe. Also, no, actually no. Unsubscribe. Wait. Somebody asked me, because I told you I study a country a day. See this map here? I get up every day and I just pick a country on the east side and I move west. My goal is to study one country a day, so by the end of the year I know 365 countries. There's 365 different cultures and peoples I could, understand more about. So this week I studied Saudi Arabia, Iran, Russia, no, not Russia yet, Turkey, I studied India already, I think. And I studied Laos. Like, I'm studying countries, man. So if I didn't get to your country yet, just be patient. I'm going from east to west. Right now, I'm like on Asia. I'll be in Europe and Africa, pretty soon, and then America, Brazil, South America. So I think I have a subscriber from Morocco. Your country's like right around the corner, so I get there soon. I'm learning about cultures, religions, the economy, things like that. I'm a world citizen, guys. I'm a people's person. I love doing this. Nobody has a whip to my back, telling me to do this. But anyway, this video is too fucking long. Subscribe.